Don't ever talk about my children. That's one thing. Don't ever, whatever happens between us, but don't ever mention our children. So what they do, this is what they do. When they know you got children, this is what they do. Yeah, they keep getting at you, and knowing you as a person, because naturally that person knows me. I've got a child upstairs. Yeah, whatever was going on with us, and you know, their little provocative and their twisted minds, yeah, is going on. But naturally it's there in the moment now, yeah. So now, regardless of how much I've had to drink or whatever, I'm the one that's always watching it, naturally, yeah, because man's twisted anyway, yeah. But one thing I said, don't talk about my children, which I've said in the past. I give them a chance, because they know what they're doing now, because they're not getting a reaction from me now. Because don't forget, it's going on now, yeah. All that little slapping around's going now, yeah. That's okay, you can do it. Right, mention my right, I told you not to mention what and what. It's like that. And what? It's like, and what? So now, the knife's come out. Told you not to say that. And he said, oh, is it? Really? What are you going to do? I said, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to put that there. And what? Man puts it there. I pushed myself away now. Yeah? But I didn't push it like myself away like I was scared. Either you're going to do it to me or I'm going to do it to you. It's like that. But you know what? Let me see if you got the balls now, yeah? Because you and me are done anyway. You and me done a long time ago. Don't forget there's other thoughts going on. Whilst all this going, I'm like thinking, that's it, you and me are done. That's it, you and me are done. Right? Because now you've come running down the stairs that day. That was the day I was like, please don't come down, please don't come down. That's me thinking in my head, because I know you like, oh, it's going to get all drama queen, it's going to become all big. So I'm watching that now, yeah. I thought, I don't need this, no. So I'm watching you and I'm watching him. You know, when they do that to you, you know, domestic violence, that's what they do to you, the man. They use your children. And they think, nah, she ain't gonna flip, she ain't gonna say nothing, yeah? But naturally, it's going on. I'm like, yeah, it's so quiet, it's very quiet. Yeah. Domestic violence, always, don't think it's always loud, it's very quiet. So, you know, the quietness people don't hear, them are the ones that they use against. When they do the loudness when they want to be heard and make them feel like, oh, it was her, she done it, look at her, drama queen. That's what they do. Yeah, that's what they do. And naturally, whoever's around at the time, they're not going to hear all that quietness, or the you know, the infliction that you get. They don't hear that, because you don't need to hear my children. You don't hear that. Of course you don't. Take it quietly. But then you can only take so much. You can take so much. And that's when all the bang, the plates, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. They do it to you. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't like that. It's not like that. But that's why it's still inside me. I do it. I've done it a few times. I've done it a few times because it's inside you. Provoke you. Provoke you. And that's, you know, people think it's always the loudness. Maybe it's not. It's the quietness. You know, I don't know what the quietness. You take it. And they're like, oh, look at her, she's not going to say anything, but you know what, like, I'm going to say something now, and they provoke you, and that's when you come out loud. You think, is it, you motherfucker? And that's when you pick up something and you won't throw it. You think, what the fuck? Even then you give them a chance. You say, what are you doing? talking, and then oh, and they're still, because prior to what's happened is because of what they've done now, and now they're trying to style it out and trying to switch it with you, and by this time your head's so fucked anyway. Now you think, is it? You know, I don't give a fuck now, yeah. And that's when you hear my voice. And that's where you hear the banging, and that's where you hear the slamming, and that's where you hear things getting thrown, yeah. And that's when they get freaked out. But even then, you know what? They're so clever. Even they use that against you. Instead of stopping you as a man, yeah, a man can, if as a man, they can hold you down nicely. But nah, because it's gone past this now. It's gone past it because it's called alcohol and drugs. Because naturally they must be high or something. But even if a man is, I've been high. I didn't do that. I wouldn't do that to no one. But you're a man and you're high. But when you're ready, when it suits them, it's when it suits you, you do it. And that's why it's like now you think, now naturally I'm talking to you now. But all them times I'm thinking all this. I'm thinking, well, you're twisted. Are you lot twisted? Are you lot fucked up? Now I'm like this. I'm going, are you lot crazy? Are you think I'm dumb now? You crazy little motherfuckers. I'll start getting on like this. But not saying it out loud. In my head. And I'm like this. I'm still like this. I'm like this. I'm like this. I think, cool. Like, you like, but I'm like this, yeah? But he's still trying it. Man's still trying it, you know? I'm thinking, what? You look crazy. You crazy or something? Crazy little motherfucker. They don't like it when they talk like that to you. But you've been so nice. All this time you've been so fucking nice, yeah? And then they start talking about your family. About your daughter. And about your sister. And they're like, is it? You think you're like this? They think this, and she done. And I'm like, that's when I say, shut up. Shut up. Nah. You're my thing. Don't even think about. And that's, now you're winding me up. That's a wind up now. You're winding me up. Man's still winding me up now. It's like that. You're winding me up. So don't you know me? Why are you doing that to me? Okay, I know why you... Now I have to think back. I have to go back now. Even after everything, yeah? Madness, craziness, I have to go back. Think, okay, this is why he's doing it. He's insecure. He must be insecure about something. Because I ain't done nothing. I ain't showed you nothing. What are you doing? What are you up to? You're insecure about something. You're insecure about me. What are you insecure about? You cuss me, you do this, and you do... You're still insecure. Why are you insecure about me? What's going on with you? I thought you had everything. I thought you had the missus and the girl and the this and the that and the looks and the this and the that and the this. Yeah? I thought you had everything. Hold on a second. What have I got? Apart from what you see me get. Apart from what I allowed you. Don't forget that. Don't forget that word. When someone talks, I allowed you to take away from me because I allowed it to happen. It's almost your soul, someone taking your soul away from you. Okay. It's not even that. I think, you must be in some bad place. For you to make me feel how I'm allowing you to make me feel, where are you at? Where must you be at? Where? And to come back to that, that's as in grounding yourself. Even under the influence of drugs and alcohol, you have to do that. Naturally. From God. Naturally from God. I so want to help myself right now. That's the place I'm at the moment. I want it and I will. God willing, I will. Absolutely I will. And it's a strength, and I wouldn't want no one to lose that strength, because it's always there. The strength is always there.